Hey there folks, Zach Smith, Smith's Pest Management. All right, we're out here today doing some rodent exclusion. So we got a lot of field mice and ground squirrels coming in from the wetlands here. And this is low tech. People often think too creatively sometimes. A little bit of wire mesh, 4/4 inch hardware cloth is all you need to stop 99% of your intrusion of wildlife. They're lazy climbers. Yeah, one could climb over, but 1,000 won't. Ground squirrels are lazy climbers. Mice are lazy climbers. They want to go under, but they're lazy. So we're buttoning it down. This is key. Lay it down with a little bit on the ground, button it down with sawed staples, okay? This is low tech. It's just labor. But you get it out here. We're not done. Don't judge the roughness, okay? This is gonna be buttoned down. Everybody's gonna say, they're gonna dig under. I've been doing this a long time. They don't dig under. One might. If you wanna trench it in, be my guest. This goes from being a few $100 to a few thousand to tens of thousands when you start trenching. You have no idea how hard it is. You do. You do know, because you know that at every post is concrete and every tree root is impenetrable soil. We don't need it to be perfect. We need it to be way better than the mice we're just running through and they're getting in the buildings, okay? So if you have rodent issues, wildlife issues getting in, Smiths knows what to do. We do this, we do trapping, we can do baiting. We can do a lot of strategizing because we think about this as an ecological whole picture thing. The pests in your building came from the yard, from the landscape. They didn't just spontaneously generate. So if you've got pests inside, like ants, cockroaches, rats, spiders, roly-polies, millipedes, even snakes and lizards get inside. If you've got that, it's because they came from the outside. So you need a company like Smith's that is focused on landscape pests, because as you'll find out if you're a customer looking for pest control, all the big companies are trying to sell you exterior only, yet they're only going to go a few feet from the house. They're going to come out from the house. Let's just say this is the house. They're going to come out from the house. They're going to do a little spray at the foundation, and they're going to do a little bit of granulars in the yard, and then they're done. Smiths, we go to the fence. I'm not saying we're going to poison the landscape. I'm saying we're going to look at the pest issues to your property line, because those are the ones that get in. Those are the ones that get you where you got to call back, where you're having an emergency, where you're freaking out because the rat's chewing on the wall inside your drywall where you're trying to sleep at night. That's the stuff we get called about, okay? Also, these are the same rodents that get in your car and chew the car wires. We get those calls all the time. And mice, deer mice, rats, they get in the car hood, they chew up the wires, they mess everything up. We got to think about this big picture or we're not going to get results. So, Smith's Pest Management, your rodent exclusion issues start here.